Second day of factoring. Just want you to go through these three problems. Let's do a quick review of what we talked about yesterday. Okay, so we'll start out with number 5, and then kind of work our way from there. All right. There we go. We'll zoom in so it's enormous on the screen. Okay, and actually let's modify the instructions a bit. Let's just say factor. Okay, not worrying about solving right now. So factor, we'll even get rid of the 0 piece on it. Okay, just factor that part. Not going to worry about solving yet. All right, so get as far as you can in about the next minute there, and then we'll discuss any questions together as a class. Go for it there. Okay, so remembering our steps from yesterday, right? So first step, if this was our example problem, multiply A by C. So that means it would be helpful to actually know what A and C are on this. So in this problem right here, what is A, what is B, what is C? Yeah, Caden, what's A? 4. Parker, what's B? 8. Jaden, Kinchin, what's C? 3. Okay, 4, 8, and 3. So the first step, we say we multiply A by C. All right? Let's go ahead and tell your neighbor what A times C is. Good. Kyla? We got 12. Okay. A by C is 12, and it's a positive 12. Tell your neighbor what the positive tells us. All right. Volunteer? What's positive tell us? Cool. Good. It's telling us that it's either going to be plus plus or minus minus in our quantities. If the C term is positive, then the signs are the same. Okay? We talked about that yesterday. So how do we determine if it's plus plus or minus minus? What do we look at? Annalise? Yeah, we look at the B term. Okay? So remember, if C is positive, it's plus plus, minus minus, we look at the B term, and that tells us it's plus plus. So that was kind of a review of our notes from yesterday. Okay? And then from there, we know that obviously we're going to have an X here, and we're going to have an X here. Well, two things that multiply to make 12 and add to what? 8. Okay, Jake? Do 1 and 12 work? No? 2 and 4 work? Yeah, but that doesn't make 12. That's my bad. How about 3 and 4? That was ridiculous on my part, huh? 3 plus 4 make 8? No. All right, how about 2 and 6 since I skipped that one? Yeah, I did everything I could to confuse you there, Jake, and you did very well. Well done. All right, so 2 and 6. That was not on purpose, by the way. All right, 2 and 6 add up to 8. So we've got our 2, we've got our 6. Okay, remember, Lizzie's method says we multiply by A. What do we have to do at the end? Divide by A. We multiply by A and then we divide by A. So we divide by 4 and reduce. What does 2 plus 4 reduce to? Yes, 1/2. Well, resounding 1/2. And 6/4, what goes into 6 and 4? Other than 1, what's the next number that goes into 6 and 4? 2. 2 goes into 6. 3 and into 4, 2 times, so it's x plus 3/2, so we reduced it. And now what do we do with this denominator? Yeah. Good, we move it over to the x. Okay, we get 2x plus 1 and 2x plus 3. We have now factored it. Okay? Very good. Jaden?
Oh, did you get marked down if you didn't reduce?
Yeah, you have to reduce it. Yep. So did you put 4x plus 6 and 4x plus 2?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, and the reason is because if you have this, 4x times 4x is 16x squared, right? So it doesn't make that. So that doesn't work. That's why we have to reduce. A good, very good question. Okay, we do our quick check. 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 1 times 3 is 3. And then stuff in between, you could do your outers and your inners. That gives you 2x. That gives you 6x. We got 8x. Okay. Any questions? How many got that right? Okay. I want everyone to try number 6. Give it a go. Brendan. Yeah, man. All right, let me put that up there for you. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and start up just to kind of get us going on it. So, all right, identifying A, B, and C. A, Toki is?
5x. Or 5.
Just 5, yeah. B is Bobby? I get it, B for Bobby. Get that? What was it?
Negative 13.
Sorry, into my joke there. Okay. C, Caden?
6.
Huh?
6.
6. You guys aren't getting my jokes. Except for I didn't use Annalise for A. Should have. That would make more sense. All right. The Toki, well done. Way to step up. The A roll. All right. There we go. Next step. Jennifer, what's our next step? 5 times 6, which is A times C. Very good. 5 times 6 is 30. How many made it that far? All right, good. 5 times 6, 30. We're trying to find two things to multiply to make 30 and add to 13 in the negative style. Good. Negative 13. So if we start going through, 1 and 30 obviously doesn't work. 2 and 15 obviously does not work. Now, those subtract to make 13, right? Okay, well, we got to add to 13. Yeah, remember our signs. Are the signs the same or different? The same. How do we know that? Because C is positive, and that means they are both negative because B is negative. Okay, so we're adding to make 30. So 3 and 10, does that one work? Yeah, man, no. Both of those are going to be negative. Negative 3, negative 10. How many made it that far? Okay, we got our x's. We multiplied by 5 to begin it. How do we end it? Divide by 5. It's like a perfect English paper. You know, you begin and end at the same place. Comes full circle, man. Isn't that awesome? Yes, I know some of us love English. We reduce. That becomes 2. This goes 5x minus 3. And we're done. How many got it? How many had 5x minus 3 times x minus 2? Anyone have it like that?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Yep. Multiply in any order. Anyone know the property? I said it yesterday. It's worth a sucker. Ooh, almost. Commutative. Yes, commutative. TT gets it. All right, well done. All right, good. Commutative property. Okay. Says you can move. Yes?
This is a question, like, on the homework, I kept getting the signs flipped and they were different, like, in the parentheses and one is subtracting and the other.
So you had them opposites?
Yeah,
Oh.
like I have x minus 1 and then 5x plus 7, and it's supposed to be vice versa.
Good. Let's do one like this one. See if we can figure that out. Okay? All right. Good. We'll do that right here. All right. Try number 7. Last one together here. You guys are doing a great job. Great. All right, Asher. What's A? 4. Burley. What's B?
4.
Whew, that was a close one, man. All right, cool. What's C? Negative 3. I know it doesn't start with C. Cool. That's all right. It was cool, though. All right. All right. Next step, A times C. A times C is? This time it's negative 12, right? And so when we have a negative, what's that tell us about here? Yeah. Signs are going to be different. One's going to be plus, one's going to be minus. We're still going to have our x's. Okay? Two things that multiply to make negative 12 and add to negative 4. We go 1 and 12 doesn't work, right? They don't differ by 4. So when we're trying to add to make a negative, then they could differ. Yeah?
2 and 6.
2 and 6?
Or negative 6.
Yeah. 2 times negative 6, yep. Negative 6, that's plus 2, that's negative 4. And negative 6 times 2 is negative 12. Good, so we put our 2 in, our 6 in. So the key is once you have this, you've got to make sure that negative goes in with that minus and the plus. Then we divide by our a and reduce x plus 1/2. 2 goes into that 3 times and into that twice, so x minus 3/2. Carry that out in front, 2x plus 1 and 2x minus 3. Lily, did you figure out where you're making your mistakes?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, how many you got it? Done. Yeah. Hey, your assignment today? Caden, question? No? Brendan?
How do you know how to bring the denominator?
How do I know to bring the denominator up in front here?
Yeah.
It really will come into when we're solving these, because when you solve them, you actually set it equal to 0, and you subtract 1 and then divide by 2, which actually gives you a solution of negative 1/2. Okay, but for now, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get this to a linear function in here. Okay, all right. We're good? Okay, I guess technically that's linear, but that's all right. Hey, your assignment is to finish the page from yesterday. Okay? Tomorrow what we're going to end up doing, so yesterday we had this page, right? Everything was set up well for you by different sections. Okay, so you're going to finish the rest. The answers are on the board. Tomorrow, the sheet you're going to get is going to have these same types of problems, but they're going to all be jumbled up, mixed up. So you'll have to figure out exactly when to use plus, minus, 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 plus, plus. Okay? Let's kind of take a look at that today. All right, you guys are doing a great job at this. Like I said yesterday, one of the best groups I've had in terms of staying with it and participating. Well done. Make sure you're asking questions if you need help.